Are we live? Can't really tell from this screen. So, I mean, it looks like I'm live. Oh, okay. Here's that. We are live. We are back. What's going on, everyone? Steve JMO. It is still the 8th of August 2019. And just like I said, I would be back. Now I am back. No, I'm back. Yeah, just got slightly interrupted. Family stuff, but that's okay. Family's family. Do what you gotta do for them. Quick dinner, no harm, no foul. Oh man, I really should have gotten my charger for the goddamn computer before we did this. But I just want to say welcome back to everyone that may have been, watching this before. We were just starting to get into CERN, because it's pretty much like a open table discussion, I guess. Or I don't know what you would call it. I'm just gonna start going off of naming off a couple different conspiracies and getting into a couple different ones. Gonna be the ones that I wouldn't say I deem important, just ones that are just gonna, just make this show go a little better. Alright, now we're plugged in, we're live, we're good. Like I said, I got my notebooks I found. And, now that we're standing up, what the hell is that? It's like I said, another notebook. Is there any notes in it? Antarctic Treaty, Flat Earth Facts. That looks right to me, baby. Alright, so let's try to sort of pick up where we left off before. We were talking about CERN and symmetry. Yep, we got to symmetry, and we got to we got onto Shiva, the goddess of destruction. That's right, we were getting on Shiva. Now what the heck is that? That's not what there we go. Right, so you have the Shiva, the goddess of death. You have CERN, who's opening portals. You have Shiva, pretty much symmetry, CERN, Shiva, images, and it's not going to show the young lady fella that was playing Shiva, but regardless, this is an actual image at CERN. So is this, so is that, so are all these. These are all all photographs of a statue or monument or plaque, idolatry, whatever you want to call this here, they got here, of Shiva doing the dance of destruction at CERN. So those should be red flags for anyone that can do the math of 1 + 1. But regardless, people just ignore that. For what reason, I do not know. So we're gonna stop beating on the CERN drum. Oh yeah, shit. The Gothard Tunnel Ritual, that was some fucked up stuff. I don't know if anyone knows what that stuff is, but yeah, the Gothard Tunnel Ritual is something something that is completely not in the name of God. Let's put it that way. Is this just the beginning of the notes here? Alright, well, I just found some good old flat earth notes. So if you don't know what flat Earth is, let's just flat Earth. There you go. Let's do flat Earth images, and that's what you get. This is the most, I guess, conventional of the flat Earth models, I guess. So you have Antarctica, the ice wall, contains us, holds the waters, the ends of the Earth. You have the Arctic in the center. I was going to say Mount Olympus, but I know that's wrong. Whatever, you have the 4 rivers that lead to the mountain here. That'll be in the middle. They're not going to show that on this one. Those are mostly on Hollow Earth maps. So, because I'm a both believer. I am a believer that the Earth. I'm a believer that the Earth kind of looks like this, minus all the stars and shit in space. So you got us up top, and you got all this to play with down low. And what's down there? Well, who actually really knows? It's just things that we can all speculate on, like based upon facts. So it's not really speculation if you're making theories upon facts and not theories upon magic like they do in the mainstream media. So yeah, you could see why people make a mockery of flat Earth. You have all these crazy looking things like that, and I don't know. People just like to tear the flat Earth concept apart. For what reason, I do not know. Because it makes perfect sense to me. The second I heard about it, I was like, well, that's not a bad concept or idea. I looked into it, and well, here we are. Yeah. So this here, I guess, is the most, I guess, accurate representation of the flat Earth model. So with that being said, you got, like I said, you have Antarctica is your ice wall, as opposed to Antarctica being on the bottom of a circle. You know what I'm saying? So if you have a hard time understanding it, just take a globe, and let's say you're at the top of it at the Arctic, and just push down, and everything just lays out flat, and Antarctica just surrounds the entire world like that. And yeah, so you have the Antarctic Treaty that came into effect in 1958, I believe. Let's pull that up, because that's probably interesting. Antarctic Treaty pops right up. Let's see what the WIC has to say. So yeah, it was drew up in 58. It was in effect till 61. Signed in 59. Yep. So it's all in the same category. So I'm not lying, making shit up. Anyone can do that. Anyone can get on YouTube, start making stuff up, make it sound fancy, sell it as reality, when in fact it's lies. A lot of people do that. They have books, DVDs, T-shirts, coffee mugs for you. That shit out of here. If America's home of the free, then why do I have to pay for your information? Information should be free. Everything should be free. There shouldn't be any money systems in this world. It should just be everyone does a role, and you get rewarded through just that. So if you came up being a hunter or a cook or something like that, like the hunter would get things for the cook, and the cook would cook for everyone, and then he would get rewarded, or not rewarded, he would just get his basic needs through that. It's a system that I can see easily working, where everyone just, I wouldn't say rewards everyone with stuff. It's just everyone's stuff is everyone's stuff. Nothing is really yours. It's just for the community. What you provide for the community will provide for you. It's a simple concept that it worked in ancient times, worked for thousands of years. Doesn't work now for some reason, but that's beyond my whatever. So Antarctica in high school we were told is one of the biggest continents, although it looks so small. Blah blah blah. Globes aren't made to scale. Yep, we all know that. Antarctica is actually a lot bigger than what they say. In fact, it definitely is the biggest continent on what we call Earth here, because in the 1800s, James Clark Ross and Captain Cook, they circumnavigated what they thought was the little island at the bottom of the globe of Antarctica, and it took them about 3 to 4 years, and they measured, depending on what map and model you look at, depends who you talk to, anywhere between 50 and 70,000 miles. That's interesting, because there's not that much miles on a globe, you know what I'm saying? So it just puts the whole globe nonsense to rest there. But people, they decide to ignore that and just go with the mainstream thought, which just blows me away, because I don't quite understand why anyone would ever believe the mainstream thought. Let's just make sure we're still running good and connected here. All right, we are. All right, so let me just pre-read this real quick. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. So the Antarctic Treaty, it pretty much ensures that no businesses and no personal independent scientists can do any business of sorts ever in Antarctica, for excavating, for oil research, resources, anything like that. It can't happen. They do have little science bases down there, but there's nothing more than that down there, supposedly. There's an Antarctic Peace Force who have tanks, Hummers, AR-15s, and anything in between. The Antarctic Peace Force. Look into them. So, what do we got here? So, UN flag shows. Yeah, yep. So, let's look. Let's look for 1 minute. Excuse me. Sorry, it's just been such the longest goddamn day of my life. I've been dying to do this all day too, so I'm not giving up. So you got the UN logo. Now, what does that look like to you? That? Oh man, I exited out of the flat Earth page. So let's open up so we can show you a live comparison. Flat Earth. So, flat Earth model. Bunch of retards believe this, right? Right? UN flag. UN flag. Flat Earth map. Retards. Fucked up people. We're retards for believing this for some reason. And these are the fucked up people that control the world. And their symbol is a flat Earth map with Antarctica surrounding it, just to piss on our face even more and show us that they don't give a fuck. It's ridiculous. It's so just blatant in our face. It gets me going. It takes me off. It really does. Because let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I may have missed 2. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and 33. Huh. Interesting. So you have a flat Earth, Antarctica surrounding it, divided into 33 things. That's interesting. Why is that interesting, Steve? Well, this is why. Number 33. Alright, maybe that's not what I should have. Number 33. Free. Oh. Free. There goes that spelling again. So, there we go. There's something I can dig with. 33. And where did that go? Oh, I know you guys saw that too. Oh, it's mathematics, okay, and science. Yep, blah, blah, blah. According to Newton, the scale of temperature overall boiled, blah, 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 blah. Not shit you really need to know. Alright, so, I don't know what the hell that is. So, yeah, that's just a myth right there, buddy. That's an interesting thing about 33 right there. Another Jewish holiday, 33. That's nice. Oh. The 33-day Pope. Interesting. Interesting. And there's the one I want you to see. There are 33 degrees in Scottish Rite Freemasonry. Let's see what these guys have to say. Yep. 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 Freemasons, baby. They got it. They got their hands in everything. But it doesn't just go back to them, because they're kind of new in the game, Freemasons. This goes back to, like, the Vatican, goes back to Rome, the Order of the Death Set, all these crazy things that the public would just write off as nonsense. It's crazy. It's just so crazy. Oh, what else do we got here? Interesting. I forgot about that. So, we got our UN flag, right? I just showed you the flat earth flag. Let's bring it up here. Bro. When did they stop using a flat earth map as their fucking... Bro, does this not exist anymore? I wouldn't have wrote it down if it wasn't true. United States Geological Survey. I bet it's on their website. I just don't feel like going. I thought their thing was a flat earth model as well. That's crazy. Alright, so, yeah, we'll get out of there. Go back to Hangout. Watch my voice circles go out of my body. Alright, yep, every map before 1500 was basically a flat map. Yeah, I don't personally believe that there's one specific map out there. You put about 5 different maps together from 2-3 different conspiracy worlds, and then I'll have a conversation with you on how it could look. It's crazy. What do we got? So on a flat Earth model, let's go back to. You know what I should do? I should just fucking download one of these images, huh? Yeah, this one looks pretty good. Save image. Flat. JPEG. Get out of here. Say, those are important too. We'll talk about those later. Oh, I didn't even get one that fucking has lines of longitude, huh? Alright, that's still a good picture. That's still a good picture. Alright. See, this is why they had me not doing live streams for all this time. Because I'm secretly a retard. No, I'm kidding. Alright. Oh, is there longitude and latitude on there? Looks like it. Save image. 803. Sounds good to me. Look at that. I'm like Dr. Seuss out here. Alright, you're good. We'll open. Instead of blowing you up, we'll just make you big. Wow, that's such a small image. So, good God. We'll leave it right there. So lines of latitude get larger in the southern hemisphere. Yeah, you have more space between them, as you can see. So boom, and they just get wider. So if you're like traveling by sea, you're gonna be a lot less accurate if you're just going longitude and latitude wise, rather than or going on to the GPS system, which they make you go on. Is that latitude or is that longitude? No, longitude's gotta be this way. It's longer. I don't fucking know. Either way, these fucking lines aren't accurate, because you could follow this line all the way down and it's not gonna bring you to where you want to be, because it gets less accurate. They all get further away from each other, as you can see. So you could be hundreds of miles off your course and not even know it. You could be going, you could think you leave California right here, and you want to go due south, and you just follow this line of latitude or longitude that brings you south, and you could literally just bring yourself into the middle of the ocean and have no idea where, because you think south is going to bring you that way. No, not in the flat earth, baby. The flat earth is different. Here is south will bring you this way, south will bring you that way. It's crazy. The ships have crashed before because just inaccurate latitude and longitude readings. But now you have GPS systems to make sure that doesn't happen. And this only happens in the southern hemisphere, because up to the equator right here, the lines up in here are pretty accurate. They don't go too far off. You can kind of correct yourself, but out here, between here and there, that's a lot of distance. But between here and there, that's a correctable distance. There's get caught in a storm, you're done, dude. You're done. So let's get out of here. It's kind of an annoying screen to look at. I'm sorry I had to present that. So flat earth, blah blah blah, the flight paths, those are big too. I did a whole video on flight paths. Just in the southern hemisphere, they don't work. I'm not gonna, well, you know what, get into that. Fuck, globe. Oh. So on a globe, let's say, God, these all suck. Okay, I could do something here. So, from here to here, on a plane, that should be Well, let me think. From here to there and here to there, about the same amount of distance. I'd say, I don't know, 6 hours right over the ocean. Should be boom, boom, right? That's, it's gotta be somewhere in Brazil, right to Morocco or something like that. Just boom, boom, right over the sea. So you do me a favor. You try to find yourself a one-way flight from somewhere in Brazil to Africa. I'll give you $100 because on a flat Earth model, you can't. You need a layover. And you're going to get a layover somewhere in Europe where it's not going to make any sense. Alright, that was probably a shitty example, but alright. Oh no, yeah. It was Australia. So let's say you want to go from Rio de Janeiro to Australia. Africa, Australia, what the fuck ever. Alright. So from here to there, on a globe, you would just have to just go around the ball. So let's go to globe. Globe map. So, sure. Oh, am I buying something now? I don't want to be buying something. Alright. That's not bad right here. So from here to here, you would think you would just go boom or boom and end up on the other side. But that's not the case. From Brazil, Argentina, anywhere down there, anywhere in South Africa to Australia, you are guaranteed a layover either here or somewhere over here, depending on which way you're going. Because watch. If I get on a plane here, woo, layover, woo, all the way over there. If I get on a plane here, boo, layover, boo. They don't have enough fuel to make it this far. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to even land on. As far as we're told, there could be a whole nother one of these or one of those just over here somewhere we're not told about, but that's a conversation for a different day. That's unprovable. This is easily provable. Go on flightwhatever.com right now, book a flight or try to book a flight without a layover from South America, to Australia. It's impossible to get one without a layover that isn't like 17 hours, because on the globe it should be just a straight 10-hour flight maybe this way, and if you go this way it should be even less. So why are we stopping over here and why are we stopping over here? You can look this up. It's what happens every time. You go boom, boom, or you go boom, boom. Every single time. Or you're somewhere in India or something. There's a layover here or there's a layover somewhere over there. Every single time. Without fail. Without fail, people. It's just so crazy. And with all that being said, I'm not even going to get into NASA because NASA is 100% just fake. It's bullcrap. It's baloney. I don't even want to get into that because I'll be here for the next 5 hours. Alright. Oh, what was that? Flat Earth key points? You know what? Let's see what that has to say. And then, where the fuck was that? I have a feeling these are all chemtrail notes. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Is it Flat Earth Facts? Is that what I just said? Oh, That's a good one too. Okay. All right. Whatever. So, just a little note. I just found my notebook from 2616. That's a while ago. So you have flat Earth facts. You have denial, natural response to flat Earth, without a doubt. Without a doubt. You ask anyone on the street right now, be like, "Hey, what shape you think the Earth is?" Tell you the globe. And you'd be like, "Well, I think it's flat." They're just gonna, "You're stupid. You're out of the anything." It's unbelievable. Um, yeah, they'll try to debunk it. They'll deny it. Say silly flat earther, blah blah blah. But the funny thing is, they got all these things, and their only real proof is NASA, which we've all proven is fake, is a sham. Like there's more evidence for flat Earth than there is for a globe. And if you ask someone to prove the globe without NASA, they can't, because everything that Newton, uh, Einstein, all those dumbasses, all they did, those were all theories. They weren't, none of that was facts. They're all theories. And people, they lay on theories, they lay on lies to live their reality. It's crazy. All right, so yeah, a lot of people do ignore the flat Earth thing. I share it a lot. No one even likes, whatever, It's something that everyone should at least give the time of day to look into, because for me, flat Earth brought me closer to God than I've, ever thought possible. I'm not saying we have the best relationship today, but compared to, 4 or 5 years ago, like, yeah, completely different person, I'll tell you that. So I think it's very important that everyone just take a little time and just look into it, Yep, blah blah blah. So yeah, so that was pretty cool. So there's another thing here. We got a thing called flat Earth and why hide it. I think it's pretty obvious why hide it. You want to hide the Word of God? That's how you do it. You hide what we're on. Because in the Bible, it says nothing about, well, actually, now due to Mandela effects, the word sphere is in the Bible, but it says nothing about a sphere rotating, going, how many million miles an hour this way and spinning how many miles an hour that way. It has nothing on that. You got the corners of the earth, the pillars of the earth, you have the foundations, the firmament. All this stuff just alludes to a flat, hollow earth, and it just gets me going that they hide this stuff just to give you guys, just to feed you guys lies, to feed us all lies, and everyone just eats it up and doesn't even question it. Like, why haven't we been to the moon since, 73 or 79 or something like that? That was the last Apollo mission. It was somewhere around there. I'm not quite too sure. Definitely wasn't alive then. But regardless, we haven't been to the moon since the 70s. What's up with that? 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 10s, we're almost in 20s. It's almost 50 years. Like, come on. It's too painful to go back, they say. They lost the technology in a data breach or something. It's too painful to recreate the technology that was the greatest achievement of mankind at the time, and probably still is if you ask any of these other brainwashed people, because they saw it on a radio. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. People gotta wake up to the fact that they're not living the life they think they're living. They're living a life for someone else in the name of someone else, And it's not a capital G-O-D. I will tell you that. It's crazy. So I've been going for 30 minutes now. Not bad at all. Oh, yeah, I'll bring it back to the hangout real quick. Take a couple hits. bits off my Joule, but so far not a bad little thing. Did about 25, 30 minutes earlier just on CERN alone. So that was CERN. We did some flat Earth talk. Those are two big ones to get into. Those are two like real eye openers because a lot of people don't even know what CERN is. A lot of people have no idea that a decent amount of the population, questions the fact we live on a globe, as they should, So, all right, that was my little black notebook. I feel like that's the oldest notebook I have, so I'm gonna let's see what else we got here. So that's 9/6/17. Did I put any dates in here? I don't think I was dating these ones. But, I could have been. I'm not seeing any dates on here. Oh, these are the 15 proofs the Earth is flat. Yep. That was actually a good video I had there. Although I did forget to write in 13, but that's okay. We just started talking about it with 14 on the screen. Yeah, actually this one here might be one of the older books I got. Yeah, not a single credible picture of Earth has been ever taken from space. From various space organizations. Like the further you get away from NASA, the worse the pictures get. Like if you look at the JAXA or the German Space Agency or even the Russian Space Agency's pictures, like I've never seen anything more fake in my life besides looking for a real picture of a satellite on Google, because that's a hoot. You know what I'm saying? It's all just ridiculous. So what else do we got there? Land masses should line up no matter. Oh, right. So yeah, so you got NASA. Like I say, you have JAXA, European Space Agency, Russia Space Agency, all the other space agencies, right? They all have pictures of the Earth, and they're all of different size land masses, and all the oceans are different tints. And everyone's like, oh, they're different lenses or different cameras. I'm like, okay, that could explain the different colors of the land and different colors of the ocean, but it's not going to make the fucking land bigger or smaller. Like, are you serious? And some of this shit they post out, they threw out there from JAXA, I could draw better than that. Like, the Japanese are supposed to be the people who are more advanced in the United States, Clearly not in the animation department when it comes to space and shit. Like, come on. Give me a break. Oh, my goodness gracious. Alright, so, let's see. Wow, excuse me. Yeah, that's another thing about that, yeah, just like 200 miles off. Like half this stuff is on Earth, or on. Even NASA has pictures that are way off. Like, just so you know, I'm not bullcrapping right now. Let's look up Earth from space. NASA. Yeah. Let's look at this. When it loads, I guess it won't load. And look at this. Wow. Of course they fuck me. I love it. Oh my gosh. Oh, why can't I just get the picture I want? So, look at that. Look at America, small, compact, same clouds here, same clouds there, we're not going to get into all that. We all know how fake they are. Anyways, you see that? And, wow, so America shrunk there. That's crazy. But hey, do what you gotta do. You lose some weight, you look thinner. That's cool. And then, oh, Oh, man, come on. Oh, fuck. Here we go. Now I'm getting sued and copyrighted. Oh, great. Look how big America got. Like, holy shit. I know Americans are overweight, but even the whole country got bigger. So you got that. And then you got stuff like this, where America is, well, hidden by the clouds for some reason. Like, there's little America. There's giant America. Like, so which one's real, NASA? You gotta let me know, because this was 08. That's 2015. This is a space composite. Jesus Christ. Alright, once again, no idea where I left off. Well, you know what? Since we just got interrupted, why don't we just take a little break? Put on... just a quick little Gilmore song. Showing this. I'll be back in 3 minutes.
There's no way out of here. When you come in, you're in for good. There was no promise made. The part you played, the chance you took. There are no boundaries set, the time, and yet you wasted still. So it slips through your hands like grains of sand. You watch it go. There's no time to be lost. You'll pay the cost, so get it right. There's no way out of here. When you come in, you're in for good.
So I'm just gonna unplug my headset because I don't think, for some reason, sorry about that, my headset was not working there. And I feel like I'm gonna get a nasty fucking. Oh, this is really starting to piss me off. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna end this because I really can't get audio right now for some reason. Hello? So it's picking that up. That's crazy. Then when I plug this in. Alright, well, I'm ending this stream until I can figure this out. Sorry about that again, guys. I'm out of here.